No one's coming over today. No RSVP, no group chat, no emergency grocery run for extra wine, and yet here I am, setting the table like I'm expecting Sophia Loren to knock at the door. Maybe it's muscle memory, maybe it's delusion, maybe it's just my favorite form of self-care. Because sometimes I don't need a reason to light a candle, chill a bottle of Prosecco, and serve myself a 3-course meal like I'm hosting the most exclusive party of the season. This is my party prep routine for a party that doesn't exist. But if it did exist, here's how it would go. I started, as I always do, with the most important part, the vibe. I titled this mood board Tuscan Table, but really, if Italy were a person and that person was having a little seasonal identity crisis, that's really kind of what went down here. I wanted something summery, but not sweaty, elegant, but lacy. The kind of party where the peaches are more dressed up than the guests. So here's the menu I landed on. We did a creamy chilled pasta with herbs, a light salad because balance, peaches, tomatoes, burrata, and basil, because if you're not eating stone fruit with cheese right now, are you okay? No oven, no stress. Literally put this whole party together in less than 30 minutes. Just enough glamour to make me feel like I'm hosting a Vogue shoot and just feeding myself in my living room. Let me show you how you can turn my one night dinner party for one into the most simple, easy, and elegant dinner party that you can do in under 30 minutes.
Welcome back to the table, everybody. I'm in the mood to prep for a party. Does the party exist? No. Could it? Possibly. You don't know. The possibilities are endless for us. But I do want to show you how easy and fast a party prep can be if you prep it the day before. Literally, this is going to be so quick. This is basically the only part of the meal that we have to prep in advance. And even this is fast because I'm making a cold pasta similar to like a pasta salad, but we're going to do a cream-based one with, can you imagine like a cream-based pasta salad that's giving Midwest? We're not doing Midwest. We're just going to do a different take on an Italian pasta salad, but with a creamy dressing. So I already got my water boiling. We're going to prep our noodles. All we got to do is chop, assemble. We'll put it in the fridge overnight to marinate, and then we'll have it, pull it out tomorrow, zhuzh up 2 quick other dishes, bada book, bada boom. You've got a party that fast with a vibe, a beautiful moment, maybe just for you. You know that Shania Twain song? I'm having a party for two. Ain't inviting nobody but you. You and me, mama. We're in this together. Let's get our waters boiling. One thing about me that I probably don't share with y'all enough, I hate grocery shopping. I don't do it very often. Shout out Instacart. Honestly, I just don't like grocery shopping. The grocery store really overstimulates me. Or I go in and spend $9,000 on things that I don't need because I love niche food snacks and brands. I didn't realize that they swapped out the pasta I suggested for just regular penne. So the shape's not great, but we're working with what we got. And the water is salted like the sea. That's how you want it. Should we prep our dressing first? What do you think? I don't know. I'm kind of in the mood to chop. We're not overcomplicating things this week. For once, I'm focusing on good ingredients that I love. And I'm giving like Tuscan vibes. Tuscan, Italian, you know. We're going to do a little salami. I know this isn't like traditional mozzarella, but it's really nice to cube up and put in pasta salads. And then I'm just going to do some olives and tomatoes in there, nice and fresh. Look at this gorgeousness I got from the farmer's market. over the weekend. This was like what inspired this moment, you know? So these are going to be in the dish tomorrow. And then the tomatoes, we're probably only going to need one. And I'm probably going to use this one. That's what we need for today. Why double package it? Why double package it? I mean, to be fair, why'd I put it in the refrigerator? It's shelf stable because I like it cold. One of these things has more explanation than the other. Very good. Another option, if you don't want to use this like block mozzarella, if you don't like this, you could use those little snack mozzarella balls. Those would work good too. I thought I had olives, but it turns out they are blue cheese stuffed olives. So, we're keeping her classic. We're not putting olives in. Maybe some of y'all are thrilled about that. But now, we are also going to build our dressing now that our pasta is almost finished. The other thing I'm going to mix into this is just a handful of fresh basil. I'm going to give this a chop and put her in as well. She looks really pretty. I was debating if we should make the dressing in a bowl or a jar, but the goal is going to be to not have leftovers. And we want something kind of tangy, something that's going to help us cut through all the fat of the cheese and salami, but still keep it nice and creamy. And mayo's the thing that's going to make it creamy for us. So we're going to do my always favorite. Then we're going to add in some Dijon. Now we're going to do some red wine vinegar. And I'm looking for it to be just thinned out like that. Now you could keep the seasoning very minimal, and you could do just Italian seasoning and be done. I'm going to do garlic powder. I don't have Italian seasoning, so that's why we're doing this. So I'm going to do garlic powder, basil, parsley, chives, oregano. That's what I'm doing in this. Oh, I lied. Look at what I have. This is like Italian seasoning, but it has lavender in it. Oh yeah. That's what we're going for right here. Herby, fresh. So good. And don't forget your salt and pep. Don't over salt, because we did put salt in the water. There is salt in here from the salami. So if you want to wait it out and taste it once everything is together and then add your salt, Lean on the side of precaution, my friend. Oh yeah, she's ready. Okay, you ready to finish this? I know some people don't like to do this because the pasta's kind of warm still. I like it. I feel like it absorbs everything real good when it's like that. Take our big spoon. Dump over all this goodness. I'm not missing any. I'm not willing to do that. Oh yeah. Are you seeing this? This is the lid, so I can put it in the fridge. Oh yeah. Oh. I'm glad I had a yellow tomato. It's a pineapple tomato, that variety. But I'm glad I had that because it adds a nice pop of a different color instead of red. Oh, she looks beautiful. Oh, yeah. And this is going to just sit. We got this fast and easy, but now you're going to have so much flavor while you think about if you want to have friends over or just save all this deliciousness for yourself. I will see y'all tomorrow with this packaged, fresh, and ready to serve. Serve. Is the hair giving or is it just giving big forehead? Let me know. Or don't. You decide. Are you ready? We're going to have a dinner party. And it's giving. Is it not? Do you know how fast this is going to be? You don't. But it's incredible. The pasta salad, she's been going, chugging along. We just have a few quick things to assemble. It's going to take us probably less than 10 minutes. And we get to eat because I'm starving. We're going to have a little drinky poo, live our life, and treat ourselves because you and I, we deserve it. I come prepared. Do you want to see what our pasta salad's looking like a couple days later? She looks beautiful. This is actually just 2 days later. It's been absorbing, and you may notice the bowl looks a lot less full. That's not on me, okay? I have eaten maybe a few bites. You know where it's gone if you've been here before. I do have this beautiful blue terracotta kind of dip dish made in Italy. Do you see that? She's gorgeous. This is stuck to it. It's locked on there. Just trust me. Just trust the process. We're going to do our greens salad in there. And then I'm just going to use the little side dish to add some little extra lemon wedges on the side. Is that the ideal situation? No. But I love this bowl. It goes so much with our theme. And you shouldn't just not use something just because it has a little bit of something that you don't like. We're going to do 2 hefty handfuls of arugula. And this is about to be the easiest little salad moment you've ever had. I'm going to half it, mainly so I can get some wedges out of it too. Nice. So like I said, some extra little lemon wedges in there. This also helps me manage seeds, but we don't need a ton of lemon juice. That's why I'm just using kind of one of these wedges. And then if someone really likes that big hit of acidity, they can add it on the side. Good olive oil. And the tiniest little touch of balsamic. I'm going to salt and pepper this. Give her a toss with some tongs. Now we'll just plate this up. You may be like, Clarissa, that's so boring. We're not done yet. I know the thing you're looking for. I know exactly what you're looking for, Mama. Cheese. We're gonna do some little slivers. If you have one of those, like, ooh, here's an idea. I want like big, long hunks. Oh yeah. So you see how this is, whoops. See how this is a little bit thicker? That's what we want. If this was smooth, oh yeah. This is it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what the people want. These nice big pieces. Yeah, that's it. Wow. This is a vegetable peeler, if you don't know. And if you don't have one, you should probably get one because you can use it for a lot of things. That looks so pretty. Wow. We're really doing it up for ourselves, aren't we? Dish number 2, done. You have 2 things out of the way. Are you ready for the third one? This is how fast this is. Now I'm very, very excited for this. It's very seasonal. It's very fresh. I definitely recommend you could eat it with like bread, crackers. This is really customizable to you. This is a peach and burrata salad with tomatoes. I am going to make sure there's no skin on, personally. If these were a little bit harder, I would probably be a little bit more okay with the skin because we'd have a little bit rougher texture. Now, no, I want it off. These are nectarines, by the way, so the bald cousin of the peach, if you will. And you can use peaches or nectarines. Just when I went to the farmer's market this weekend, the peaches were looking a little sad and the nectarines were looking real nice. And then we want them not in huge chunks, but more as just a nice slice. Alright, peaches, good. Next thing we're gonna do is our tomato. And I got a tomato that was like in the same color family. I wanted an heirloom tomato, and I just got one big one. I find these to be the really perfect opportunities for you to have heirloom tomatoes because I know everyone wants heirloom tomatoes to be slicing tomatoes. Mama, they're just not. Don't try to convince her to be something she's not. Okay? She is beauty, she is grace, but she is a chunking tomato. Just chunk her up. Oh my god, they're the same color. They're the exact same color. She is delicious, but you will miss out on like 85% of this tomato if you try to slice. So just accept the chunk and live your life. And I want equal ratios, right? So I'm not going to just load this up with tomatoes. I want you to be able to get a little bite of everything. So we'll save the rest of our tomato for some other time. And then the last things we're going to do, I have burrata and then I have backup burrata. Is there such a thing as too much burrata? Not in this house. Not in my world. Not at Clark's table. No, no. So then what I'm going to do is just take the burrata. Now I know we all love that table moment when we like rip the ball of burrata apart, right? Like if this was a restaurant, they would plop that down and that's how they'd give it to you so you can have that like table experience. I see the vision and I raise you hungry people, okay? I think it's best to do the ripping yourself and just space her out, evenly distribute Do good. That's perfect. The last thing I'm going to add to this is a little fresh chopped basil and some salt. Peaches and basil are such an underrated combo. Give it a go. Peach basil ice cream would hit so hard. And that was just like the little hint of color we needed. All I'm gonna do now is take our pasta salad. Well, let's get our mess out of our way. I'm just gonna take our pasta salad and put her in a pretty dish and top her with a little fresh basil as well. You didn't just see that fall on the floor. Don't miss out on any dressing in that bowl. See, just a little hint of something green on top brightens it up. This is our trio. She's gorge. Can you imagine serving this to people with this little prep for you? That's crazy. That's so good. Now do you want to make a pretty table? Treat yourself. This is going to be beautiful.
I always think the key to a great tablescape is don't overthink it. Put down things that match your theme, match your inspo board. Think color, texture, warmth, whatever that vibe is that we created on that board in the beginning, we're bringing to life, and it doesn't need to be crazy. I didn't need greenery for this. I didn't need anything more than a couple candles, my pretty dishes, a nice linen napkin, and the good vibes. And just like that, the candles are lit, the champagne is popped, and I'm officially the best guest at my own imaginary party. Everything was served cold on purpose, except the vibes, which were obviously hot. So if you needed a sign to throw yourself a party just because, this is it. Real guests are optional, burrata is not. Thanks for coming, even if only in spirit. And let me know what I should bring to the table next time in the comments. I'll see you at the table again soon. Bye!